Welcome to the 2024 KOA training tape number 5. I'm Todd Gooding, coordinator of football officials for Southern Michigan football. Today we're continuing our training videos for the 2024 season, and we're going to focus on quality fouls. Special thanks to those coaches that have been better at getting the films in more promptly. And special thanks again to our officials for putting themselves and their crews at the forefront for all of us to learn from. We're going to start by looking at a couple holding calls. Again, the theme will be quality fouls for the first series of plays here. We're going to focus on the right tackle. He will be number 50. Good leverage, good feet, and we get a marker down. Remember, anytime we're in a double team block, we're going to stay off of these for a holding foul. There's just not enough there when they're getting overpowered by two linemen. And again, the feet are going to tell the story. And in this play, our tackle continues to drive block forward, overpowering. And this is early in the game. We want to set the standard. We want our first fouls to be big. You know the philosophy by now, pre-snap fouls, safety fouls, anything else has to be big, capital B-I-G in the middle. And this one doesn't meet the requirements. Not to mention we have a double team block, good feet. This is one we want to stay off of. Similar type play here. We're going to have a sweep coming this way. We're going to focus on the left edge coming near side here. We're outside the frame. So he's suspect. But is it at the point of attack? Yeah. Does it create an advantage? Slightly. I just think we want our holding fouls to be bigger than this. To me, this is soft serve ice cream, and we want them bigger. Is there some restriction? Yes. But if we set the standard this low, we're making ourselves a long night as far as calling holding fouls. Definitely some restriction, just not much of an advantage on that play. Again, we're going to talk quality fouls here. And we call this from the other side of the field. So line of scrimmage on the chains, we call a false start on this. This simply is not enough here to call a foul. Again, set the standard with quality fouls. Get the big ones. There's nothing here. There's not even advantage. There's just nothing here to be calling a false start on this. And if we're going to flag it, we need to kill the clock. We've said this videos. If we're putting a marker down, that's a dead ball foul. We have to kill the clock. We have to have proper mechanics out of our line, all officials for that matter. But these are preliminaries. And if we have one flag, and this is what you truly have, kill the clock, flag down. But there's simply nothing here. This is an incorrect call by line of scrimmage. Let them play. Similar type play. There's just not enough here to warrant a foul. Again, we're going to focus on the right tackle in this play. There's no advantage to that. There's no reaction by the defense. early in the game, give them a warning if need be, but still just not enough here to throw a flag on this. There's a slight lean. Again, pre-snap safety fouls. Get the big ones. You're going to do yourself a lot more favors. Your crew is going to have a better perception. Get the safety fouls. Get the big ones. There's just nothing here to call a false start. Stay off of this. Again, we got a flag and we have no killing of a mechanic. We have to know our mechanics. We have to look stronger. It gives ourselves a look of a lack of confidence when we're not strong mechanically. Here we do a nice job of getting a false start. We also, you can make a case here for an illegal formation. Not exactly sure what's ruled here, but we're in the warn zone with our tackles to begin with. The outside H-back, far side, he's off the line of scrimmage. So now when this guy goes in motion, we have a legal formation. We have a legal formation regardless. We have 5 in the backfield, but this would also be a false start on the H-back. Either way, you're getting 2 cracks at this, but we do get the foul. We do a nice job. If it's a legal formation, we should have 2 flags down from our line of scrimmage. They both should be recognized. You have an illegal formation. We get one here near side, so we do get the foul. We get it right. I believe we call an illegal formation on this, but you could also have a false start here on the H-back on the tight. However you look at it, far side line of scrimmage, we need a marker down in this. You have 2 options of false start and illegal formation. False start, do yourself a favor and shut it down, which we do here. Apparently we have illegal formation. I correct myself. We rule this illegal formation. We should have a false start and be shutting it down because the H-back at the top moves prior to the snap. But we do get a foul down for illegal formation. We also need to clear up this box. We got players and coaches in the white. Remember the video last week? There's an art to it. We have a sudden change play and we're going the other way. They already bought in. Their hands in the cookie jar. It's a flag automatic. Behind the play, not big of an issue. So just something to think about. Nothing on this play other than the illegal formation. Correct call. Okay, this one's not an easy play. Ask yourself, what do you have? Okay, these are very difficult play, and here's how we're going to rule these. Let's philosophy stand. The line of scrimmage are probably not going to see the running back's movement on this play just because of the defensive movement at the line of scrimmage. So we correctly get a flag down. Really nice job. Now, we talked about how not to do it in the previous slides. This is how you do it. You flag up, you kill the clock, and you come with your information. However, on this play, we got a back moving and we got a flag by our referee. Correctly ruled as well. So on these, when we have this type of play, we want the referee to come strong and take over this play. This should be a false start by the offense. This is considered by philosophy at the higher levels, which is passed on. This is an A and B move at the same time, which is A offense, B is defense, move at the same time. We're putting it on the offense. So on this play, in game, we ruled this offsetting. However, we do want to rule these a false start by the offense. Referee can take over on this. He has the back moving. We have a false start. Very good play. Again, we're fortunate when our officials turn these in. All plays to learn from. Hopefully we're all watching these, and then moving forward, we're just striving for consistency. Very interesting play. This is one we miss. We currently have 4 in the backfield. We're going to focus on this near side wide receiver. And we go live and we have nothing. Okay. These are legal formations. We have 4 in the backfield. Our wide receiver goes in motion. He has now taken himself off the line of scrimmage. Now we have more than 4 in the backfield. We should have a flag down for sure from the near sideline of scrimmage. Ideally, we should know that we have more than 4 in the backfield by both line of scrimmage, because pre-snap, we should know we already have 4 in the backfield. And then pre-snap, wide receiver goes into the backfield, giving us a 5, which is a foul. More than 4 is a foul. We should have a flag down on this. So this is a missed call. Good play to learn from. We talk about getting the big ones as far as ineligible downfield. We're snapping from the 39. Where our lineman, when the ball's released, he takes himself, he drive blocks, maybe he doesn't know the play. Clearly he's in fouling territory. This is one we miss. Opposite line of scrimmage should have this. Umpire should have a look at it. But we snap from the 39. Ball's released. We're well into the 33, 34. So this is a slam dunk. These are the easy ones. This is more than 5 yards. We should have a foul down for an eligible player downfield. IDP, ineligible downfield player. These are layups as far as IDPs. Don't split hairs, but these are the ones we want to get. Clear and obvious. Easy to show up on film. You get your credibility from the coaches. They turn on the film. Again, quality fouls when we get these. Tight play here. We're going to look at a catch, no catch, back coming out of the backfield, near side. You make the call. We got a scoop and score. Or do we? So anytime on these, number 2 never really never puts the ball away, never gains control to put the ball away. Secondly, doesn't make a move common to the game. No cheap turnovers. I'm fine with the beanbag down and letting this play out, but then would like to see the referee and line of scrimmage get together and get this right. We rule this a touchdown and we stick with it. But again, when in doubt, wipe it out at all levels. This is incomplete pass. Receiver never puts the ball away, never makes a move common to the game. It's bang, bang. Do yourself a favor, wipe it out. Nice job officiating it and finishing the play, but we want to get the ruling correct, and we want to rule this incomplete. So a good play to learn from. Another philosophy play, a lot of interesting plays in this game. So we have another, you make the call. We have a legal formation. We got a motion guy, and we're going to have a handoff. How are you going to rule this play? Another look. Okay, we rule this an incomplete pass because it's forward. I would agree this is forward. I would say from a common sense officiating standpoint, this is a fumble. Whether he hands it off forward or backward, this is a clear handoff. Make this a fumble. This is on the offense. I think you're just going to live longer ruling this a fumble versus a forward pass. Clearly, it's a motion jet. They're either going to hand it off or they're going to fake the handoff. It's a clear run play, clear run type play. Make this a fumble. In my opinion, just common sense officiating. That's on the offense. Okay, this is a very interesting play. We're going to look at a forward progress type play again. Another play where we're going to let you make the call to start. So on these type of plays, and the crew gets this right, again, we're going to support forward progress here because the quarterback / runner was stopped and he's under control by multiple defensive linemen. Right here, we have a stoppage. But with that being said, it's essential to give the runner every opportunity to break loose when the goal line or line to gain is involved. So after the fact on these, we can come back and rule forward progress or negate the ball being loose due to a fumble. Obviously, when we put air in the whistle, there's consequences. They weren't probably happy with this ruling, but I do feel the line of scrimmage officials get this right. We rule forward progress. Just remember, we're going to give them that split extra second when the line to gain's involved, or definitely the goal line. But I do agree you can support the stoppage for forward progress. And it's tight, but I do feel we get this right. Stop. Now we have the throwback. So tough play, good play to learn from, good play to pregame. Just a good discussion play. Not sure about the mechanics, but we want to look a little stronger, but I think we do get this right at the end of the day, and that's what it's all about. Okay, big play, one possession game. We're going to let it play out. We're going to watch. We'll have a player entering the field from the far sideline. Players in white, 3, 6, 9, 10. We have 10 on white. Count your players. So this is a really good play to learn from. And now we realize we have 11th player coming in. We let it play out. It's a 6-0 game. We have a return. We have a touchdown. Now we have some issues. We ring it up. We get together and we realize that we shouldn't have let this play out. At the end of the day, we get this right, but we want to put this player in white comes in from the sideline. He comes in on the defensive side of the field. This is an automatic shutdown. This is a defense. This would be an offsides play as he's in the defensive side of the ball. So we want to shut this down for offsides. and save ourselves these type of problems. Now they score the tying touchdown. It's late. Emotions are high. They think they scored. Now what do? We have to communicate with yellow. We have to communicate with both coaches that, hey, we screwed this up. We should have shut it down. It should have been a dead ball foul. The play shouldn't have happened. Again, a great play to learn from. We do get it right. That's at the end of the day. That's what matters. But we also, the key to a perception of a crew is their communication with coaches and players and other officials. Another thing, we're either wearing short sleeves or we're wearing long sleeves. It's right in the MHSA mechanics manual. In no case should we have an undergarment, black shirt, or any other color shirt. We're either wearing short sleeves as a crew or long sleeves as a crew at the varsity level. This is in the MHSAA officials mechanics manual. So a lot to take in there. Good play to learn from. And at the end of the day, we do want to get these plays right. Last play for this week, we do a really good job of officiating live and dead ball. We have so okay. Bear with me. I want to get back to this. Okay. We'll have a unnecessary roughness foul correctly ruled on this play towards the end of the play. Another DAB right here. We do a nice job getting the foul for an unnecessary roughness. Back judge cleans up very well. Nice job. We're boxing this in. We're officiating dead ball action. And then we get another action in the pile. And we get a flag from our head linesman. Well done. There is no latitude for unsportsmanlike behavior. So this is a nice job. It's been in the bulletins recently about getting the UNRs away from the play and getting the UNS fouls. So a really good job here by the crew to pick up both of them. Nice job of officiating. And that'll do it for this week's training video. We have now reached October. The stakes are higher. The emotions are higher. We just have to be able to raise our intensity with the level of the game that we are officiating. Make sure we have great pre-games leading up to the coming weeks. We owe it to the kids, the teams with playoff implications on the line. Let's be great dead ball officials. Let's be great communicators with the players, the coaches, and with our fellow officials. Again, heading into this week, let's focus on getting quality fouls. Make them be there. MIBT. And that'll do it. Have a great week. Travel safely. And we'll talk to you next week. Have a great game, everybody.